What is up, you guys? It's your boy Electroflame JD in the house, back again once again for a beautiful, wonderful Sub-Zero Revenge. And today, people, we are here for map 13, episode 2, mission 3, Refinery District on Doom Amalgoom. This will be done by 100% kills, items, and secrets. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get on with the show. Well, hi there. How you guys all doing today? I am doing marvelous. So it's a lovely, lovely Wednesday today. And I'm hoping you guys are enjoying your Wednesday morning, afternoon, and evening, because as for me, we're going to be enjoying this with death itself. And what kind of death would it be when playing with Amalgoom? Let's get on with this walkthrough, shall we? And the first thing we got to do is go in here for the first mission. Let's grab that before we get even more injured. Let's take less injuries. And ow. It's not serious, it's not fast monsters. There we go. Now, let's call him out. I didn't want to call you out because, well, technically you can come out yourself, and I will just slip by, grab all of this as quickly as possible. Get rid of you very quickly, and then we can grab the berserk back. Now then, we are kind of safe in here, so let's open the door. Avoid some revenant missiles while we're at it. Ow. No. Alright. Let's run around out here a little bit. Ignore them. Grab some of this very quickly. And then let's find the building, which we will grab the rocket launcher and run back out. Which it can get a little bit confusing. So let's just go around here very quickly. Avoid everybody else. Gather some supplies, even the medikit. We're going to get to those revenants that just now, they are placed very, very well in a certain spot. Let's just, you know, kindly heal up. Let's get rid of you guys as quickly as possible. Right, let's get rid of you guys because I don't want to struggle with you guys. Now there is a certain building I am looking for, and it's not this tower over here. And yes, this map is very, very confusing. Don't quote me on that. Oh, come on, where was that building? I want to get rid of the revenants as quickly as possible because they are a pain in the asses. Oh, here it is, right over here. Let's run in here very quickly. Grab the rocket launcher, but run out for the specters. Trust me, you don't want to be in there. Let's get rid of these revenants over here. Go. Perfectly done. Pat on the shoulder, that was well played. I do believe I can just, you know, pump shotgun you. Whoa, what's going on with you? Hang on just a second, guys. There is something wrong with my recording program. There we go. My recording program just got messed up. get out of the way as quickly as possible. We have some specters to deal with, so let's just ignore the specters, because they can't really come out. Rubber collision. Alright. The music sounds more map 13-ish. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Let's see if we can get rid of some more enemies. Like you, for example, that's on the ground. We can finally get up here. Grab some more rockets. They've got the nice UAC logo over here, which I will give them props for that. Alright. There we go. Rocket launcher this guy very quickly. You mother trucker. Okay, that you here is 100% map 13-ish over there. Where are you? How? Okay, you know what? I'm getting really sick and tired of you sniping me over there. There we go. And I'm getting tired of you guys sniping me over there. Hello, specters. Yes, where those specters came from. Thank you. We'll get rid of those sniping imps just now. Yes. The teleporting specters, not a big issue. Those guys are an issue over there. They're guarding something that I want, which is the red key. Just get rid of you very quickly. Don't waste too much ammo. I do want to clear out the outside area first, because where we're going to be tagging 2 secrets, and I do not want any interruption whatsoever. There's a sniping arachnotron over there, which I am not too worried about. However, yeah, that's gonna happen because the floor is damaged, unfortunately. There we go. Collect some ammo over here. And then, when we're done over here, so I do have complaints about this map, and again, I will say something that I'm not going to regret. I'm really truly not going to regret it. So let's collect some shells. And then always, secret time is always happy time. But before we tag our first secret, let's get rid of some imps. A spectre. There's 3 specters in here. What's funny enough is that they cannot hear you while you're in here. There we go. I'm gonna go run back down, grab the rat suit over here, and as always, secret time will always be a happy time. Now let's flip the switch. Let's grab the red key, and then make a mad dash down, if you can. It takes a lot of trial and error. but in my version of DSDA, you can wall run this, which that's technically what I did. Now you follow the health bonuses until you reach that suit over there, which, quote unquote, this is the first complaint. This is your first of 10 secrets, and it's very lame secret. But cleverly enough, here's your second secret right over here. Yes, and you flip the switch to lower this down for your third secret. Honestly, what were you guys thinking when you're doing this? Anyways, let's quickly, grab all of this before the suit runs out. Your fourth secret, open this wall up. Okay, this has a little bit of Doom vibe in it. Okay, we'll deal with those just now. We're gonna flip that switch later on. Let's just see if we're missing some specters over here, which does not look like it. And yeah. So now that we have the raid key, right? And yes, I'll get to you guys in a bit. You were infighting, so you should probably be injured by now. Alright. Let's go to the red door over there and collect some more ammo and things like that. But before we can do all those collection, there we go. This is where things get a little bit better. Where things does get a little bit better. Right from here. Be careful though for some chain gunners, some imps, and a spectre. Did I say a spectre? I meant some spectres. Alright. We have a hack knight up there, which I'm not scared of. Alright, so let's go up the stairs. This is the next thing you want to go for, the stairs. You flip this switch over here, and before you proceed even further, open this computer wall up, which was a whiter color than this. Take the teleporter for your fifth of 10 secrets. Alright, so before we proceed even further for your next secret, make sure our enemies are cleared up over there. So you flip the switch, you rush back down to this this lift over here. Elevator. Well, my thought process. Then you flip this switch. Now sadly we don't have a rad suit, so we have to work very, very quickly. And I wish you would put a rad suit up here, because this is the damaging part of the secret. Run across to the beam over here. Actually, take your chain gun out, and you jump down here by the damaging floor for your 6 of 10 secrets. Oh yeah, that wall over there opened, so we're not going to worry too much about that. We'll come back to it just now. So your 7th of 10 secrets is the supercharge over here. Now, open this door up. No, they're supposed to be like, oh, there you are, you idiot. There you go. Just deal with this guy as quickly as possible. And grab your rocket launcher out for this guy. And grab the blue key. Now that you have the blue key, you can exit if you want to. However, we have a lot to do. We seriously have a lot to do. Like in seriously, we have a lot to do. We've got the plasma gun. So let's put the plasma gun to good use. We find this very specific building over here, which quote unquote, I don't like what you guys are doing over there. So bug off. Oh yeah, speaking of that. There we go. We have some rockets left, so let's not use too much of them. Let's say 1, 2, and the rest we've got to pump shotgun them to death. Because if you open that door, they are going to swarm out. There we go. Now let's go look for that that lifty lift of ours. This one over here. The switch that I say we're going to press. So flip that switch to open this door up. So you can't open it up normally. So yes, flip this switch. It's going to open the wall right over there, which quote unquote, that's why I said do not waste too much of your rockets. We need at least 4 rockets. You mother fricker. That's why I didn't want to waste too much rockets. Alright. Then by these 2 candles. You open this wall up for your next secret, which is your 8th of 10 secrets over here. And this lighted wall over here. No, not this wall. This lighted wall over here. See, it's different from the viney walls compared to this wall. Open this up. Kill the 2 shotgunners for a BFG right over here. I don't understand why you put a BFG in here, but okay. So this is your 9th of 6 secrets. 9th of 10 secrets. My bad. Now, before I go in there, I do want to pinpoint out that I did miss the mega armor. So let me go grab the mega armor very quickly. Go grab the mega armor. Then we'll just take the teleporter over here. And then we're going to go into this building next. And then we're going to grab our 10th and final secret. So let's grab the chain gun out. Put this up. There you go. Quickly deal with these imps. There we go. And we're going to grab our plasma gun out because this floor is going to lower down. Lost souls, do not come towards my kill count. Yeah, I can't see because there's no light amplification over here. There we go. All your enemies should be dealt with. Right, so up here is the exit switch. But if you come down here, you have to be very quick with this one though. There's a hidden switch right over there. Interact with the hidden switch for your 10th and final secret with a berserk pack. Now, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to use the BFG. Go back down. And we're going to grab all the items over here. Flip the switch. We're going to take a shortcut. I'll just do that. I'm going to jump down. So these should be your final enemies. If the Cacodemons will all teleport in, I want them all piled up together. You don't count towards my kill count, but you're annoying. Another lost soul comes in. There we go. Hello. There we go. You can stay there. What are you doing all the way there? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm not gonna worry too much about the items, but it is possible to get all the items, all kills and secrets. Refinery District. I will admit one little thing though. This map is tiny little bit better. But like I said, I do have my complaints about it. In map 13, yes, you do have a BFG, but it is not from where you think it is. No, it's not. Absolutely not. It is in a little hole where you jump down, and that's where you get the BFG secret. Why change it like this? I have no clue. My biggest complaint is your secret placement, which quote unquote the rat suit secret, very stupid and very lame. And yes, I know where I missed the items. I know where I missed them because they are easily to be forgotten. Very stupid, very lame for that one. But cleverly enough, once you get into this other pillar over there and just jump into the window where the two cacos are, is your second secret. My biggest complaint about the map right now is the fact that it does not have the feeling of episode 2 mission 3, because it does not have that love in there. Where is that love for mission 2, mission 3 over there? There's really, truly, honestly, there is no love for it. Absolutely no love for it whatsoever. The other complaint that would be made is, where's all the enemies? I mean, in map 13 you had a lot more than just this little. The map is big. It is not as big and ugly as map 12, but where is your enemies? There's supposed to be over 200 enemies in total. It's supposed to be feeling like a slaughterfest, like vanilla Doom. Where is that feeling? There is no feeling. You just got cacodemons flying around the whole town. The whole town or the whole village, whatever you want to call it. Where is that feeling? Yeah, sure, you can get the specters to teleport in, but will the specters come out in time for you? They're not going to come out in time. Hell no. You'll be pulled up by that little door until you come in there and say, screw you, I'm going to kill you all once. Specters are not stupid. They know their way out, like most enemies. I will admit that this map is tiny little bit better than the previous two, but it still doesn't give my approval about what it looks like at the moment. Again, absolutely fantastic, but where is your enemies? I've dealt with a lot of more in vanilla Doom, and I know I did a video about that. I did 5 videos compressed to one, and I can actually play back the I can actually play back map 13 and see how many enemies were there. But I can guarantee you right now, I dealt with a lot more enemies in vanilla Doom than what you have put over there. This does not feel map 13ish. This does not feel episode 2 mission 3. The enemies are not rough with you. And I can even play back episode 2 mission 3 for this, and you guys can check it out. You guys can check it out. I've dealt with a lot more than what you're feeling over here. I don't feel it. I am quite disappointed with this map, but I can give them props that this map is tiny little bit better than the previous two. I have no words. I really truly have no words for it, rather than I'll let you guys be the judge of that. I'll let you guys be the judge of that, but as for me, I'm not feeling it. 10 secrets is a bit too much for that map. Your secret placement is very stupid. Absolutely, absolutely stupid. That's why I have no words for it. Rather than I can say it is a tiny little bit better, but it does not have my approval at all. Map 12 was ugly. Map 11 did not feel map 11ish, and also the secret that you placed over there had a Duke Nukem 3D feeling towards it, which quote unquote is actually very true on episode 2 mission 1 from Duke Nukem 3D. It really truly does not have my approval about that. Rather than I'm disgusted, I'm really truly disgusted about that. But we'll see what map 14 gives us tomorrow. And we'll see about secret map 31 and 32. Or should I say 32 and 31, because you guys have mixed it up again. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I really truly hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. And especially with my disappointment. But if you did, and you want to see more of it, make sure to hit that thumbs up for me over there. Smash it, bash it, and crash it. Show YouTube that you loved it. If you didn't enjoy it, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe to the channel for more support. Hit that notification bell for when more of these walkthroughs, blind let's plays, other game shenanigans, whatever comes in your way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the Flame Nation from the bottom of my heart. This really, truly, and honestly means the world to me. Stay frosty, stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy, and remember one thing. There is a flame that burns inside of you, so ignite it and flame on. Cheers guys. Adios, cheers.